Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello and welcome back to Blue Play's Final Fantasy XVI here in Cid's Hideaway. We've already met with the blacksmith and we've met Goots. We haven't met Nan just yet, but we are here getting ready to go out on a little expedition. So our next step is to speak with the man tending to the bears, but, well, have I talked to everyone else? I'm trying to avoid that if at all possible. Let's see if we can talk to Nan yet. Nope, we just got a deep sigh Malone over here. That's what I like to say in our household. Anytime someone does a deep sigh Malone. I don't know where it comes from, and I don't know why I just shared that part of my life with you, but you're welcome for knowing that now. Real quick though, active time lore, can we learn anything without actually talking to them yet? No. So until we've gotten some information, active time lore is not going to update. Alright, well let's see what's going on with this new bear.
Who are they?
Huh? They're freed Imperial bearers. Who the hell are you? Shit, at this rate he won't make it through the night. Think you can find your way up them stairs to the infirmary? We need Taya. Well, go on. Shift your ass.
Was Ty the one looking after Jill?
Well, Curmudgeon is a fitting name.
Top of the stairs, first door on your right. Quick!
Okay, alright, let's go find Tarja.
Your friend needs her rest. There'll be time for tearful reunions when she's recovered.
I'm not here for Jill. You're wanted downstairs. There are injured bearers in need of attention.
Well, why didn't you say so?
I did say so.
He's going to be all right. But I'll need to examine them both in the infirmary. My work's just begun.
Another fine day at the Hideaway.
Do many of the bearers who come here arrive in this state?
It's no easy thing, casting off your chains. By the time most pluck up the courage, they're already too far gone. These two here are the lucky ones. The name's Otto. You need anything? You ask me.
Well, Otto, I do need some supplies.
Do you now? Then Lady Karen over there will be more than happy to help you.
Right.
Oh, and thanks. Be seeing you.
Not likely. I won't be staying.
Is that right? Well, for as long as you are here, consider yourself welcome. You helped us today, and we won't forget it.
Side quests unlocked. Really, all I did was go get Tarja. We could have just yelled and she would have been there. Keep an eye out for the green exclamation point icon above the heads of certain NPCs. These indicate they have a quest to offer. A list of current and completed quests can be viewed on the Journal tab in the main menu. After accepting a quest, quest objectives will appear in the to-do list located on the right side of the screen. Objectives for the main scenario and up to 3 side quests can be displayed simultaneously. Any quest can be prioritized on the Journal tab in the main menu by highlighting it and pressing X. Objectives for prioritized quests will remain displayed in the to-do list until the quest is completed or another quest is given priority. Priority status for a quest can be removed by highlighting and pressing X again. New Hideaway features. The following Hideaway facilities are also now available: the 1,000 Tomes, an ever-growing compendium all things Valisthea, and then the Orchestrion. Okay, so that's what that jukebox was. A personal jukebox for songs collected throughout the game. Both are located in the Hideaway's eatery, the Fat Chocobo, and can be found on the local map open by pressing the
Who are these
touchpad.
people?
A new quest available nearby. Oh, I like that it actually tells that. That's nice. So speak with Karen at her stall. So that's the next update. Do we want to check out the side quest though? Yeah, we kind of do.
Do you think we should go and help?
Don't think I haven't noticed. Ah, a new face, and dare I hope, a willing pair of hands. The fat chocobo is a demanding mistress, and we are too few to keep her on her feet. Might I persuade you to deliver a meal or two to souls in need of sustenance? For your trouble, I can offer you the contents of my strongbox and my enduring gratitude.
Oh wow, 500 gil? I don't see why not.
I don't see why not.
Marvelous. And who exactly do I have the honor of addressing?
Clive.
Delighted to make your acquaintance, Clive. I'm Kenneth, and mine are the weary shoulders upon which the weight of this fine establishment rests. Now, I have 3 hungry customers awaiting their victuals. Take these if you would, and be careful, they're hot.
Quest accepted. Food for thought.
Oh, meal.
3 bowls of salt broth. Okay, so
How
they
long
are
has it
here.
been?
It's not like I have to go far. That seems like a lot of gil for just a small amount of work. And it looks like, so not everyone gets their own entry into the active time lore. So Kenneth here, unfortunately, does not. So let's go deliver some food. Although, do we want to see if we can learn anything about the salt broth? A thin soup made from boiling down what few meager vegetables Hideaway cook Kenneth was able to acquire. At least it is warm. Somewhat.
Your food.
I was hoping it might be. Well, doesn't this look fine? Thank you, lad. You're new, aren't you? Kenneth's running you ragged already, I expect, the old rascal.
Well, he did say he'd give me something for my trouble.
And so he should. We're not slaves anymore. Well met, lad, and keep up the good work.
The description said it was sort of warm, but that's quite a lot of steam coming off of that
I think
bowl
he'd
for
have time
only
for a nip with old
slightly
August
warm.
before scampering back to his solar.
Here.
Oh, my thanks. I hope you do not think me lazy for waiting to be served like a lord. Only my former master did not use me kindly, you see. He left me half lame, truth be told. But Sid took me in nonetheless. Well, the Hideaway is the home I never knew, and a mighty fine one at that.
The characters who are sitting do something a little bit odd, and let's see if the next one does it as well. When they look at you, they lead with their eyes, so their eyes kind of look up towards you as much as they can, and then the face follows. It's kind of unsettling.
Well. There's so much more to farming than just seeds and soil.
Your food.
Just a moment. I need to finish this. I won't be a burden. I'm of no use to anyone as I am, but maybe if I can master this.
All right, but see that you eat it before it gets cold.
Of course. Thank you.
That's the last one. I'd better let Kenneth know.
All done, I presume? Splendid.
They were bearers. All 3 of them. Not slaves waiting upon their master's pleasure, but men waiting to be fed like equals.
Indeed, equality is the very cornerstone upon which our little community is founded. Beyond these walls, we are scorned as slaves, speaking only when spoken to, eating only what scraps our masters deign to give us. The first hot meal here is the first many will have known. In the Hideaway, we are free. Truly free to speak as we please, when we please, and to eat what and when we desire. More than reason enough to trust in Sid's vision, wouldn't you say? Now, I promised you something for your trouble, did I not? The contents of my strongbox are yours to do with as you will. Thank you, Clive. Do come and visit me again, won't you?
That was quite the epic quest complete screen for handing out a few bowls of soup. I also got Warite. That means I have enough to make the broadsword. Treasure coffers. Countless treasure coffers lie across the realm just waiting to be plundered. If you find one, don't hesitate to kick it open with X and reap the bounty. Go on. No one's looking. Oh, so not only did I get the rewards, but now I also get to open this up? I assumed what I just got came from the lockbox. A badge of metal. We got a new bit of kit here. Let's look at the gear. So it's going to be one of my pendants here. So remember, we do have all of these timely rings. I'm not going to be using them, at least as of right now. This helps you with dodging and comboing and healing, etc. But the badge of metal, defense by 10. The strength of a city is defined by the guard that mans its walls. The strength of a city guard is defined by the pride in their hearts and the laurels on their breasts. This badge provides its wearer with one of the two. Wonderful. Let's take a look at the orchestrion.
The retreat once tightened.
Background music played in the Hideaway can be changed by accessing the orchestrion. The track list is expanded using orchestrion rolls acquired from the main scenario quests, shops, or treasure coffers. I have the Hideaway, which is what's playing right now. I also have Where the Heart Is, which is nice, maybe not quite fitting for this type of establishment. That's it. Yeah, let's switch back to Hideaway. Nice to know that we can play around with that, though.
Rumors sits up there in that hole of his.
Do you think we should go and help?
Never knew dung had so many uses.
All right, let's talk to the Wizened Man.
Yours is not a familiar face. Are you new to the Hideaway, perchance?
You could say that.
Well then, allow me to welcome you. I am Harpocrates II Hyperboreus.
That's,
Quite a mouthful, I know. Which is why everyone here has taken to calling me simply Tomes, on account of the company I keep. And what varied company. I'm a collector, you see. Not of bijou and baubles, but of stories. The history and culture of these isles have ever been a source of endless fascination to me. But alas, my days of wandering the realm in search of new tales are far behind me. And so I've taken to sharing that which I've gathered with all who might listen. Perhaps you would care to listen.
View the 1,000 tomes, ask about Harpocrates. Let's ask him about himself, then we'll take a look at the tomes.
When I was very young...
Oh, right. This is when I read. When I was very young and lived beyond these shores, my father would read to me every night from the only book we had, A History of Valisthea by Moss the Chronicler. So enchanted was I by this realm of myth and magic that when I was of age, I enlisted as a deckhand on a merchant galley that I might see it with my own eyes.
When I arrived...
Yet when I arrived, what I found was a land of war and suffering, darkened by the blight and the evil in men's heart. Still, I was determined to follow in the footsteps of Moss and record what I could. And so I did, in all manner of places and all manner of roles, until my aging legs could carry me no longer. Sid found me by the roadside, so to speak, and offered me a place here, where I might continue my studies, albeit without the wandering.
I don't believe you've read this particular chapter before.
The 1,000 Tomes is a comprehensive compendium of Valisthean lore, covering everything from basic terms to important persons, geography, and history. New information is constantly added as Clive progresses through the story. Past active Time Lore entries can also be viewed here. Oh, we are in trouble.
I have a few new notes that might interest you.
Oh, okay. Harpocrates updates the tomes.
What subject shall we consider today?
Oh no. Oh my, we actually have to level this up. Oh, and it even has related topic. This is absolutely fascinating. Okay, so I guess I have some to read here. And now some of these I may have read in the prologue and maybe it didn't carry over, but just for sake of being a completionist. A dominant, those within whom sleeps the power of an icon. Though they look and think no differently to any other man or woman, they can not only cast elemental magics without a crystal, but also transform themselves into beasts of world-shattering strength at any moment, quality for which they are honored, worshipped, and feared the realm over. An icon, magical beings of godlike strength who dwell within human hosts known as dominants, only emerging when the dominant primes. History records 8 icons in total, each with a unique elemental affinity. It is commonly held that 2 icons of the same element cannot coexist, but as none has ever witnessed all of these rare creatures together, the conjecture is yet to be proved. Well, we know for a fact that there are 2 icons of fire for some reason. We know what bears are. Battle of Nysa. Battle of Nysa was a short yet bloody clash between the Iron Republic and the Republic of Dhalmekia in the year 873. The Dhalmekians, hoping to force an end to their long-running conflict with the Ironblood, had convened a council at Zenitra's stronghold and entreated their Waloder allies to aid them in their cause. However, talks soon broke down and the Dhalmekians were left with no choice but to rely once more on the power of the mighty Titan, to whom they already owed a considerable debt. Thus was the stage set for a showdown between Titan and Shiva, the Ironblood's own icon, in which losses on both sides were too many to count. Let's see about persons of interest. Oh, we get to learn about ourselves. My goodness gracious. Yes, we do. I know we read some of this here, but let's go ahead and read from when we were older. Wyvern. Slave soldier for the Holy Empire of Sambrak, probably just Sambrak, now in his 13th year of servitude. Okay, so he's been enslaved for 13 years, basically the end of the prologue up until now. Though drafted as a frontline infantryman, the magical might granted him by the blessing of the Phoenix quickly saw him promoted to an elite squadron of assassins, where he was assigned the moniker by which he is known. Their latest mission to descend into the Nysa Defile, where bloody battle rages between the Iron Kingdom and the Republic of Dhalmekia, and take the head of Shiva's dominant. Now, lastly, actual Clive Rossfield, an Imperial bear turned deserter after refusing to slay the dominant of Shiva, choosing instead to turn his blade on his own sergeant. As a force of crusaders closed around him, his freedom seemed as if it would be short-lived, until the timely intervention of Cid, a man who shared Clive's desire to see the dominant freed from their clutches. Together they escaped to Cid's secret hideaway. Oh, there's a lot. We might have to break some of this up because there's quite a bit. I do want to read it. I truly do. Joshua, second son of the Archduke of Rosaria and heir to the ducal throne. Upon the night of the imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate, the shock of seeing his father slain before his disbelieving eyes led to him losing control of his icon and setting the castle alight. From the flames rose a second icon of fire, whose murderous rampage laid both the castle and the Phoenix low. So nothing new about Jill. We do have some information on Benedicta Harmon, someone who, we're not too fond of, but my goodness gracious, there's just so much. I think what we'll do, and I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with all this simply because it will take episodes and episodes. Maybe at the end of each one, I'll read a couple of entries to try and get more information, but boy, oh boy. And you can even search because there's going to be that many. I mean, look at how many pages there are. Goodness gracious. I do want to read this one, the one about the dominant of fire. A mysterious figure who was first seen amid the chaos of the Imperial invasion of Phoenix Gate, immediately before the appearance of the second icon of fire, the very icon that slew the heir to the ducal throne. Clive believes this man to be the dominant who murdered his brother and has sworn to take his revenge. I'm just not sure. I'm just not. So, lay of the land, we can learn more about the land here, mysteries of the realm, and then the bestiary. Goodness. This is going to be just so much. And we'll read through most, if not all of them. Maybe I'll just do an episode where I just read it all nonstop and put that in its own little playlist. But for now, this is just very interesting. Really and truly.
You are always welcome, Clive.
Wow. Right, so we do still have another side quest that we can do before we go talk to Karen. And I think we will do exactly that.
I heard they escaped their masters in the Imperial capital.
Okay, not with the botanist, but rather
This whole
Jeffrey.
place is... Damn it. We'll be needing more wood. But if I step away to fetch any, this lot will be down around our ears. Ah, you there. Perfect timing. I couldn't persuade you to fetch me some timber, could I?
So it actually doesn't mention anything about a reward, but sure.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. You'll be helping me and the Hideaway both. Takes a lot of work to keep this place standing. More than we can manage, if I'm honest.
It certainly looks like you've got your hands full.
Ah, you can say that again. The Fallen knew their craft, make no mistake, but not even their handiwork lasts forever. That's why the walls need shoring up. Can't have the vegetable patch crushed before our first harvest now, can we?
No, I suppose not. Alright, where can I find this wood?
Ask over at the White Ads. They'll point you in the right direction. Thanks again. I really appreciate the help.
So I imagine that is probably the folks over by the blacksmith. And sure enough, it looks to be over there. Alright, let's go take a look here. Not a terrible idea to have someone perhaps owe us a little favor.
Excuse me. The man working over by the garden sent me to fetch some wood.
Ah, that'll be Geoffrey, master carpenter. Luck would have it, we've just finished cutting the timber he's after. You take as much as you need from the stack.
Thank you.
No, not at all. We appreciate the assistance.
Here we are. I'd better get this to...
That's it, just
Jeffrey,
the one?
was it?
You think he only needs one. Now, do I want to make that broadsword? I do. It's a fairly significant upgrade in both damage and stagger. I think I will.
Oh, you're back. Hope fetching that wood wasn't too much trouble.
Will this be enough?
This will do nicely, thank you. With a bit of luck, the walls won't be falling in on us just yet.
That sounds ominous.
Oh, it's not as bad as all that. And it's a damn sight better than the alternative. We're safe, we're warm, and we're hidden. What more could we ask for? Now stop fretting and take this. You've earned it. Welcome to the fold.
There's no need to...
That's not a matter of need, my friend. You're one of us now.
Oh, more meteorite. Okay, and gill bug. Valuable, can be traded for gill. That definitely just looks like an isopod in that image. Yeah, absolutely, that's an isopod. It even has the little Europods on the back. Contrary to popular belief, this small insect does not get its name from its appearance, but rather from the fact that it is highly sought after by physicers for use in brewing medicines. In summer, when the beetles are most numerous, not a beetle, children across the realm will spend nigh every waking hour collecting specimens in readiness to exchange them for a handful of coppers. As children have tiny hands, however, this amounts to fewer than one might expect. So even if this were to be a young beetle, the thing is with beetles, all right, entomology time, okay? Sit back and relax. Beetles undergo what is known as holometabolous metamorphosis. And what that means is it is complete metamorphosis, meaning the young, the larvae, do not look anything like the adults. In fact, if you've ever seen a mealworm, if you've ever had reptiles or maybe chickens or you fish with them, they are a little grub-like larva. All beetles begin in some sort of grub-like state. When they metamorph, they pupate in a pupal stage, and then they become the beetles that we know, with the hard outer shells, the elytra covering their wings, and they look like beetles. This, however, based on the segmented bodies that you can see with no wing coverings, and it's not an elongated grub-like shape, sorry, not a beetle. But anyway. Certainly not what you came to learn, but hopefully you can get a little bit of information when you watch my videos. If I don't entertain, I can at least try and inform.
I need supplies for my journey to Lost Wing. Otto said you could provide them.
What's that? Does the newcomer think it proper to make demands of a poor old matron before even introducing himself?
It's Clive.
Well, Clive, I hear that dog is yours. Since he followed Sid home one night, I've seen to it that his chin's rubbed and his belly fed. Though I suppose that's your job now. Unless you lose him again.
I won't. Not again. Thank you for watching him.
So, were you gonna buy something? What? You didn't think I'd shower your lordship with my hard-won wares while you swagger about with a pocket full of gil? Life doesn't work that way, lad. Now, let's see some coin.
I do have a bug I can sell you. Both consumable items and gear can be purchased at shops around Valisthea. Shop stock changes as the story progresses, so be sure to check in frequently. I also do have the option to sell. Looks like she sells a broadsword for 500, but I can make a +1 version with what I have already on me. I want to take a look at the selling option. So nothing to display in weapons, belts. I could sell my Imperial Infantry belt for 30 since I have the Iron Belt +1 I made. In terms of materials, meteorites, fairly valuable. Stillbug is only worth 200. I don't think I'll sell this unless I need to. I like to hang on to items that I can sell just in case. Tonics are pretty valuable. So let's see. Broadsword. What else? Iron bracers. Potions and stone skin tonics. There's really not too much that I need. Although I guess I'm pretty light on consumables. My goodness. Yeah, they cost something, don't they? I have 1,000 gil. Okay, you can turn the comparison on and off. Do appreciate that. I'm wondering if I need to buy anything. It didn't say I had to. But potions at the very least are going to be important, right? Change that to 2? 2 and 1 maybe? That's 800 gil. That's 800 out of my 1,000. Okay, let's do it.
You're rubbing me blind, you know.
Robbing you blind? Are you serious?
That's all.
Why, you've barely a gil to your name. You're taking his side now. And after all I've done for you. All right. All right, I can make an exception. But just this once, mind. My stores are getting cluttered and I need to make room for the next shipment.
Thank you.
Thank me? Thank your dog.
Were her eyes 2 different colors?
Look what the curl
They
dragged
are
in.
indeed.
Taking an interest, are you?
Wondering why such a comely, cultured lady would cast her lot in with this rabble? Because she's got a special arrangement with the rabble rouser, that's why. I scratch Sid's back, he scratches mine. Use me old trading connections to bring in whatever him and his little band need, and they pay what I
To
ask.
sweeten the deal,
Giving me a home here, far from the prying eyes of those who wish me ill. No shortage of them, believe you me.
take whatever you want from them bags over there, but leave the bags.
So, did I just buy things unnecessarily? Retrieve sacks, what's inside? Probably not a broadsword. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. The Arete stone. The Arete stone is now accessible. This customizable virtual battlescape provides Clive a safe location to test out new abilities and train against all manner of enemies. Additional options will become available as Clive progresses through the story. Oh, I like that. Hall of Virtue, let's try it out. I could certainly use more training against staggered enemies. Hall of Virtue is a fully customizable battlescape that provides Clive exactly what we just read. You can adjust parameters, okay. It actually gives you the list of your combos over there. Oh, combo 1, 2, and 3, beautiful. Now, will you do anything? I guess you're not even attacking, are you? So let's look at training options. Input display, action log, invincibility, regen, burst timing, displays magic burst timing. Curious, recast timers. No, I'm not going to ignore that. Enemy aggro, enemies will attack, sure. Enemy invincibility, no. Select target. So what do we have? We have the Goblin Mugger, Goblin Weaver, or the Giga, so you can actually go against the bosses that you fight as well. Any others? I can't do soldiers, which is interesting. So let's try this. You know what I also forgot in the last episode when I was... Wow, that's some damage. When I was doing that, I wasn't charging my sword at all. This is pretty cool. Now, did I not turn on enemy aggro? I thought I had. Sure looks like it. Okay, yep, and I'm just, going to poorly time that. Alright, that's really fun. I like that. Well, I'm not going to mess around too much with this. If I need the practice, I will go ahead and do it on my own time. But that's pretty cool. And I probably should remember to lock on more often. At least when it's a single point of contact. Alright. So what... Oh, there's a photo mode? Oh, there's a photo mode. On it, just the right angle, use photo mode to craft tailor-made images. Oh. Uh-oh. Nope, don't get sucked into that right now. That's for another time altogether. Okay, training options. And it's time to end the training. That will prove to be very valuable.
You all done?
Leaving already, are ya?
It's you I'll miss the most, Lady Karen. It always is.
Don't stop you going, does it?
This should be fun.
Right.
Oh, good. I was hoping it wasn't just going to automatically make me leave. So this is talking about fast traveling. New locations are unlocked by progressing through the main story or discovering waymarks known as obelisks. World map will open automatically upon leaving the area, but can also be activated or accessed anytime via the main menu. I do think I want to make that broadsword.
I see I'm busy here.
So use the forge. Let's see here. Broadsword +1. Frozen Tear and 30 Weary. Doesn't cost any money, which is interesting. You'd think that I would have to pay him for his time.
No scratches, right?
But I will take that gladly. Ooh, good looking sword too. Like that. For the Greatwood, I do believe that is about it. Anything new in the active time lore? Nope. Oh, we have
There's
chocobos.
a good girl. Hungry, are you?
Let's see. Multiple options? Nope. Just heading right to the Great Wood. So deep and vast is the Great Wood. It serves as a defensive barrier between the Crystal Belt and the Holy Empire, while its denizens deter foolhardy travelers from exploring the forest's overlasting nearby activities. Okay, didn't really open up much. All right, let's fast travel.
Bastard blood flies everywhere.
I told you we should have taken the Crystal Road.
And I told you that we're outlaws. Well, you want every bounty hunter in Storm harrying us from here to the Holy Capital? Besides, what's wrong with a shortcut through nature's splendor? You know.
The Deadlands claim more of the realm each day. That a place like this still exists is a miracle in itself. Bloodflies and all.
We'll be back in Imperial land soon. You all right?
Never better.
Sounds like it. That there is a fine hound. Soon took to hunting. Fearless as you like.
It's good to have you back, Torgal.
Now, we don't want to be caught in the forest after nightfall.
I suppose not.
Ending Embers. Torgal has joined the party and will fight alongside Clive. Use the left D-pad to toggle between item shortcuts and pet commands. The following 3 commands are available. Sick, Heal, Torgal can use Cure, and Ravage, launch an enemy into the air. Timely Assistance. The accessory known as the Ring of Timely Assistance removes the need for giving Torgal commands. When the item is equipped, Torgal will attack and heal automatically based on the current battle situation. I'm honestly not against that, just because micromanaging has never been my thing, but we'll see. If I can get a feel for it, great. If not, I might actually turn that on.
Did I mention there'd be deadly beasts? There'll be deadly beasts.
Right, so we should have a little bit of information. Oh, we have a few, actually. A vast forest in the southwestern part of Sambraque. Sambraque, is that what I want to say? I'll wait till someone says it, but Sambraque is probably correct. Wildlife thrives here, but the delicately balanced ecosystem has been thrown into disarray in recent years by the encroachment of the Blight and the beasts driven before it. So dangerous has it become that travelers rarely venture here anymore. The Holy Empire of Sambraque, a nation occupying the northeastern reaches of the continent of Storm, with the great city of Oriflamme as its capital. Sambraque is the realm's largest theocracy and home to the Mother Crystal Drake's Head. Under the rule of the Holy Emperor, the people of Sambraque enjoy a life of plenty thanks to the crystal's blessing, which they believe to be a gift from the goddess Gregor herself. And a little bit more on Torgal. Thought we read this. Torgal not only grew into a fine hound, but met with Cid, who trained him to work as a hunting dog. Yeah, okay, so not really a whole lot of new
assassin
information
can't
there.
handle though.
How reassuring.
You're welcome for that and the shortcut.
Absolutely beautiful landscape. It is rather static, however. I mean, it's pretty to look at, but just the fact that there's no breeze brushing any of the trees. It's like they gave the illusion of it by having the light twinkle, but I don't know that any of those elements are actually moving. It looks like I can maybe pet the dog. But everyone wants to know, right? Oh, I can pet above his head, which is, well, quite fun. I'm gonna try and approach my dog the next time like that. What do we have? Organs.
Oh, maybe they don't.
Okay, do we want to use... There we go. Alright, sick. Sick, Torgal. And how about a nice charge attack? Here we go. Beautiful. New enemies approach. Oh, that was a good one. Did I level up mid-fight, or did the fight end very suddenly?
We still have a way to go.
2 bloody hides and some gill. Okay, bloody hides I imagine are going to be for crafting.
What in good Grieger's name is he doing this far south?
Looking for food. No more wolves where he's from. The north was one of the first parts of Storm to fall to the Blight.
Poor sod. I'd invite him over for a cup of tea if I didn't think he'd eat the dog.
Let's try and stay out of its path.
So that creature looked a whole lot like an armadillo lizard. If you've never seen one, look it up. I think you'll agree. Oh, right, what do we have here? Vampire swords.
Well, the
Okay.
shrubs in these parts aren't much
Oh,
better.
there's a few of them.
Only won't think to mention this now.
Imagine that fire is going to be effective, so let's make sure that we're charging our sword. Alright, now, let's see, what do we want to do? Ravage? Let's ravage. Oh, that is fun.
Well, that's the undergrowth sorted. I'll take it from here.
Alright, nice little fight. We got some magical ash, I think I just saw there, so maybe we'll stop in a moment and we'll take a look at some of the items we've collected. So using the dog is not too bad. Using Torgal, I'm switching in between consumables and the dog. I thought for some reason I would have to hold it, which would be me basically letting go with my right hand to use the other D-pads. Got some old right, nice. All kinds of wrong buttons there.
After you.
Thank you kindly.
The ruins. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Some say there was a time they blocked out the stars. Down was the only way left for them to go. There's probably a lesson to be learned from that. But it can wait. Come on. Mind your head.
Fallen. I really want to learn more about the Fallen, and I'm sure we will. Sharp fangs, again, probably some sort of crafting material. Things just got quiet. Ooh, Dragon Avis.
I can see that. Doesn't happen to be a friend of yours, does he?
Ooh, careful. After me.
Sick of Toggle.
Nice, we already got a half stagger. And full stagger. Good. All right.
There, boy.
Make sure that we get him in here as much as possible.
Give them all you've got, boy.
2,400 damage seems very reasonable. Already got a half stagger again.
You know what to do, boy.
Watch it. And excellent. Trying to charge up a magic shot there. I keep trying to dodge with this circle.
Sick of Toggle. Get him.
Oh wow, using the icon abilities really boosts your combo quite a bit. I'm up to 1.2 now. Yeah, 2,900 is beautiful. Okay, back up.
You know what to do, boy.
Nice precision dodge. Oh, what happened? Oh, parried. Alright, so we attack to parry. Use square just as opponent attacks to parry the strike, temporarily slowing time and leaving the opponent open a counter. That is something special. Alright, I want to do something special to finish this fight. That works. Burning Strike. Dragon Talon and more sharp fangs.
Must be a nest nearby. Keep your eyes open.
I definitely want to stop for just a moment and take a look at some of the items we've been getting here. So let's see. Dragon Talon. Alright, somewhat rare because you can only carry 99. I guess that's the same with a lot of these. Upon close inspection of a lesser dragon's foot, one may observe that the middle talon is considerably longer than the rest. This extended appendage is used to puncture the fleshy parts of the creature's prey, causing severe blood loss and weakening them for the kill. Magic Ash, all creation is possible because of Aether. It is what gives the formless form and the lifeless life. When an object is consigned to the flames, whether due to age, accident, or ill intent, the Aether contained within is released and returned to the land. There are, however, rare instances in which an elemental charge remains trapped inside the resulting detritus, and skilled weaponsmiths can harness this energy for use in their work. Magic Ash, okay? Also, Sharp Fangs. If there's one thing for which the fauna of Velisthea do not want, it is more dagger-sharp fangs to line their slavering maws. And so, those Valistheans fortunate enough not to succumb to said fangs have conceived ingenious ways of fashioning them into myriad articles of virtu, ranging from cutlery to bijouterie. That is my approximation of how you pronounce that. And we did get the bloody hide. When properly treated with urine, lime, salt, and a lengthy soak in chocobo brains, this ichor flex skin will make for a fine piece of leather indeed. No, thank you. Suppose I should probably heal up. Especially since we just replenished that.
It appears we won't be going this way. I'll admit I hadn't counted on that.
What are you barking at, Torgal?
At least one of us knows these woods.
Good job, Torgal. Animal instincts. Why trust in your own animal instinct when you now have an actual animal at your side? If you are lost, hold down L3 and let Torgal point you in the right direction.
Thank you, Torgal.
Just right here. The combat is frantic, and I'm kind of all about it. More warriors. All right, ready?
And for once, it's not my fault.
It's over.
Watch it. We do have one of these vampire plants. Oh, nice parry. Stitch you off. Thank you. Solid fight. Was that it? Oh, new enemies approach.
Stupid. I like wolves.
I don't think they care, Sid.
Alright, let's get
him.
Sicking going on by Torgal. And let's see, what is ready? My Scarlet Cyclone. Let's get in there and try it out. That was beautiful. Tons of damage there. Good fight.
We
Good
did what
fight.
had to be done.
Doesn't mean I have to like it.
No. No, it doesn't.
Oh, this looks like an arena if I've ever seen one.
That sword sharp.
You'd better hope so.
This
We
shouldn't
have,
take too
this
long.
is the Fafnir.
So much for your shortcut.
What? It's still short, just not quite as quick. But it'll be a damn sight quicker if you help me.
My thoughts exactly.
Ooh, good hit, my goodness. Ooh, definitely a little bit hard to see. Get some icon abilities going. Wow. This is gonna be a tough fight. Especially because I keep trying to dodge with my Phoenix Shift. Good vulnerability. Alright. Turtle, I need you to get in there. Good precision dodge. And we're gonna get the... Whoa! Oh, I think Torgal just healed.
A little help.
Oh, he still caught me a little bit, I think. There's a stagger. All right.
Get him. $3,400 is very nice. Torgal.
Aye, someone's got the hump.
Oh, this is...
Where he stops, no one knows.
Wow. What's the plan? Ooh.
Not this time.
Oh my goodness gracious. All right, time for a high potion. I'm gonna use a stone skin too.
Too slow.
Okay, I think I'm doing a little bit better this time. Watch the tail.
A little help.
Alright, Torgo, a little healing would be beautiful, if you don't mind. Good half stagger. Alright, let's see if we can get a nice dodge and then we can... Where are you?
Sick of Torgal.
Oh, been able to avoid that.
Not this time.
I love that you can dodge in the air though. That's amazing. I'm frankly not sure how that didn't hit me. So let's recovery, get up.
My wounds, boy.
Good stagger.
Get him.
Do I have any icon ability? Yep. Just got the Scarlet Cyclone going. 2700, much more meager affair.
Not this time.
You're attacking there. Torgal, if you wouldn't mind trying to heal me during this. Good precision dodge. Oh, got me anyway. Okay, what do we have left? One potion? Oh boy. Again, not my finest attempt. However, gnarled scale and a lot of wearite. Covered in countless scars, these scales tell a tale of supremacy and survival, albeit one now ended. Oh, still kicking, are you?
Oh, come on. Stand back. You're dominant.
I am. Aye. But not by choice, mind. Whole bloody realm of strapping young lads. And it was this sorry sack of bones Ram who saw fit to home.
Sid, you say you want to help dominants and bearers. But what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? The same as for all of us. What we want and deserve. Save for our knack, dominants and bearers are no different from anyone else. The ability to use magic or summon great beasts should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts. Our kind are used and discarded like tools, yet we are men, so why must we die as less?
I see. So what you're saying is you want to start a war.
You flatter me, lad. But my days as a firebrand are long behind me. No, I only wish to offer our kind a choice. A place where we can die on our own terms. Eh?
Well, on that rather frantic fight against the Fafnir, I believe the name was, well, I'm gonna have to call it apart there. I definitely have a lot of practice ahead of me in order to get this combat down. You know what? While I'm still here, while you're still here with me, can we change up the controller scheme at all? Let's see. Default. Okay, there are different types. Oh, R1 is melee attack. Oh, this changes evade to circle. Iconic feat changes to... What does it change it to? L2. Where does the lock-on go? Changes to L1? I thought... Oh, that's type C. Okay, so type... I think I want to try type B. I think I want to try type B, so I'll have to learn that, but I think that might make it a little bit easier for me to remember and use a little bit less the Phoenix Shift. Well, that is going to do it for this episode of Blue Plays Final Fantasy XVI. I hope you're still enjoying. Thanks for coming with me on this adventure, and I will see you next time.